Here is Seven's opening titles, and straight after our film Take Me There's opening titles. Our media product uses forms and conventions of real media products throughout the music we have put in it and throughout the titles. This is due to the fact that our genre for our media product is psychological thrillers, and psychological thriller conventions have music with low tones that emphasize sounds that intentionally and subconsciously would make an audience feel uncomfortable. The noises become uncomfortable for the audience because they are dragged out and dramatised, which makes them become unnatural, and so they do not fit with the other natural sound, which then makes them appear as an alarm for something going wrong. We have tried to reflect these conventions that create feelings of unease for an audience by using ambient sounds for our music on Logic. These sounds create a perfect starting atmosphere and genre for our film opening, and they fit well with our storyline also. However, they still sound out of place and they stand out from the natural sound in the room, so they will jump out to the audience, which will subconsciously make them feel paranoid. This is also a way that our media product uses conventions of real media products that include a psychological thriller genre. The titles also use conventions of real media products. For a start, they are black and white, which are the only traditional colours used for typography in media products such as film titles. This is due to the fact that the black and white connotates a professional take on the titles, and they also fit well with our psychological thriller genre because it's connotating two polar opposites, which is how Mark, our main character's mind frame, is set. We also use conventional camera shots for a film opening. This is because film openings use a variety of establishing shots to show the location and set the scene, close-ups to show emotions and get to know the character, and mid-shots to show the action, and all of these shots are the shots we have used the most frequently in our film opening. An example of this is the final shot we use of Peter Boardman looking up into the camera, which is a close-up. This is a convention shot for a film opening because it shows emotion and a clear view of the main character's face, which is what you want from an opening, because you want your audience to straight away notice and side with your main character. This shot is also effective because of the look on his face, connotating something mysterious, almost a secret that only he knows, that we will later find out about. This entices the audience to keep on watching because they want to understand their main character and why he is giving them this look. This almost makes the audience feel like they personally know the main character because he is only showing the expression to represent his emotions, and by the audience having to read him, it makes them feel subconsciously closer to the main character because they feel as if they understand him, when maybe other characters in the film do not. Our film develops conventions of real media products with its music. Mainly for film openings, you only use the media that would represent your genre, because the start of the film is meant to indicate to the audience some information to what the film is going to be about. However, for our media product, we have not only used certain music styles to represent our psychological thriller genre, but we've also added a futuristic theme to indicate the fact that the main character, Mark's mental illness has not been made curable yet, and that doctors in this day and age do not have enough knowledge to be able to know or see all signs of this illness. Our media product also challenges conventions of real media products throughout some camera angles. This is due to the fact that conventionally a low-angled shot would be used to show power, and that the person in the shot is more powerful than the person whose perspective this is from. However, we have used a low-angled shot in our media product to show a lack of power. This is when the camera shot is from under the sofa. This creates a lack of power because the camera appears hidden, as if the person's perspective, who the camera is from, is spying on the person in the shot. This gives the person in the shot less power because they have less knowledge due to this. This also creates a sense of unease towards the audience because they want to know who's looking in on the person in the shot.